Hello and welcome to another episode of the It Ain't Giving podcast starring your hosts, Noella Fierce and
Shawana LaQuan.
yes, and as you can see, we are in a much more relaxed setup today. We are podcasting from bed, so to speak.
Yes.
Reason being, we just felt like it, and we've had this idea for a while now, so we just said, fuck it, let's do the bed episode today.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's gonna let me just continue. It's gonna be a much more relaxed episode topic wise. We just gonna jab, chit chat, kind of like we on FaceTime with y'all watching.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, that's the vibe for today.
We're testing
Um,
out this format because
we are
Loki,
testing it.
we wanna probably do this more often if this is something that you guys
Yes,
are
yes, yes,
really
yes.
interested in. So
If y'all engage with the content, and I'm holding the microphone. I'm very freeform. I feel
it's
so
very
free.
it's
I'm like,
very like podcast host like I love the holding the mic. I still have my headset on, but
right?
like I
I
love
love
the
holding
holding the
it.
mic. It's so tea.
I love it. And I sound like probably much better when it's this close to my face. But I don't like it covering it because I'm so beautiful.
Well,
But
yes.
it's fine. So, what ain't given for you, show?
What's not giving is my car fucking up on me, bitch. That's what's
Ooh,
not giving. That's what's not giving. My
yeah,
car is giving me issues,
yeah.
but
Ooh,
hopefully it's nothing too expensive because I'm taking it to the mechanic tomorrow to get
yeah.
figured out. But
We hope, we hope, we hope.
right, what's not giving
Um,
for you?
what's not giving for me is all these credit cards that I gotta pay off. But I'm gonna skip my what is giving. I'm just gonna do it right now. What is giving for me is I got a new car. I got a new car and let's talk about it. So, I went to the dealership about 2 weeks ago. I believe it was October 21st, October
Hmm.
23rd or something. I went in after work. I had already done negotiations the prior weekend to get the car down as much as possible. I was haggling, bitch. I was negotiating
Oh
down,
yeah.
honey.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
they gave me multiple thousands dollars off because of my hagglation, and I got free weather mats, which is an extra payment that I didn't have to cover. Um, I got what did I get? I got an extra 50,000 added to my warranty, and what else? Oh, and I got this was an extra payment. I got the ceramic seal coating, and this morning, right before we started recording, I got my bougie soccer mom auntie car. I got my windows tinted, so I will
Hmm.
definitely be driving in mad luxury now. You bitches can't check me in my soccer mom car, and yeah,
I'm so dead.
it was actually like so easy buying the car. I was kind of gagged. Like the process, just signing a bunch of papers, signing my life away, basically. But yeah, I lived for. I lived, girl. This car is so
Lots.
nice.
So
It's so
lots.
nice. I don't know if I want to tell you what I got. Should I tell him?
Tell them what you
Should I tell him?
got.
Should I tell him? So I got in a white exterior, black interior, 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid Limited trim, top of the line.
What?
Yes, I love it. I love it real bad, and I'm like mastering the hybridism. So I'm getting better, better and better fuel mileage now that I'm getting used to how to like prime the the electric vehicle motor to turn on. So I'm averaging about 34 mpgs. Um, yes, because it tells you. It tells you.
I don't know what that
It's
means,
real
but
bougie. Miles per
period.
gallon, girly. Miles per gallon.
Okay. I was like
Yeah.
MPGs. I was like, what is going on, girl?
Yes, MPGs.
MPGs, RPMs, this and that. Too many letters for me.
I love this format. Anyways,
If it's me on FaceTime like this, like I
right?
live.
I love it. I love it.
Might get more crazy moments out of us this way. I don't know.
Right? Because I can just like, you can feel the full femme fantasy. You can feel the full femininity, honey. Um, from the luxury. Shut up. God. From the comfort of bed, and that is fabulous.
Well,
Um,
yes.
it was really fun setting this up, like setting up the lights. I got a light over here, and I got a key light right here. My phone's right there, and the phone stand, and yeah,
Mhm. Well, yes.
I made my bed because it was not this nice.
Me
It was not
neither.
this nice, I promise you. So I
No.
made this bed. I got some throw pillows from downstairs to be aesthetic or whatever.
Girl, you gonna
And
make me paint my wall so my room is aesthetic because you got the lamp in the corner. I'm not sure if
I
it's
do got the
catching all
purple
of it,
lamp, but I don't
but
know if it catches it. It's
it
probably
probably
off
don't
camera a
catch
little
it.
bit.
But if
There is a lamp. I'm next week. I'll frame it to where if we do this again, I'll frame it to where y'all can see the lamp.
but my shit is not aesthetic because my room is not aesthetic. I basically just sleep, eat, play video
Yeah,
games. Like it's not supposed to be aesthetic. Like sometimes I bring trade over, but like they don't be caring because it'd be cleaner than what they got. So
exactly.
it's the walls need to be painted and I need to do a little
Well,
reorganizing.
the walls are painted when we moved in. So
Oh, my
before
shit
we
is
moved in,
chipping. It's old.
and we moved in 21 into this home, and I chose purple because I don't know. I was just feeling the purple vibe, and
Hmm.
I do love it. Sometimes I do wish I went with a lighter color, but
Hmm.
honestly, the deep purple kind of just eats. I don't
It's
know.
funny because I was supposed to redo my room and I was gonna do all like gray walls and then the wall behind me was supposed to be purple.
Really,
Yes.
that's fab.
I just never did it.
You'd have to do it yourself.
Yes.
Uh, we hired
Yeah.
people to do ours.
Well, I would do it myself because I know I can do it and I can save some
Yeah.
coin and I also want to customize it. And I'm like I low key forgot how artistic I am as an
Oh,
individual.
and we gonna
I
get into
re
that.
I rediscovered that this Halloween, making my Halloween costume, how
We gonna get
like
into that.
capable I am with my hands when it comes to arts.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes being an adult, you forget creative things that don't necessarily like make money and, provide that corporate greed, like feeding into like, making everything a business. It's just like I forgot that I was creative with my hands like that. So we'll get into that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Do
what
we want to
else is on
start
top
with
of?
Halloween or
I mean,
let me look at the
it just passed.
topics?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what's
let's
next.
start with Halloween.
Um,
I didn't
so
do shit for Halloween,
yeah,
so
she
it's
was
all
working on
you.
Halloween. On
I can
Halloween,
talk about my day on Halloween, but you go
yeah.
first.
Um, so I went out on Halloween Eve and Halloween night. So on Halloween night, it was honestly really, 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 really packed everywhere. Like, I had not been to Ybor for Halloween probably ever in my entire life. I've been to Soho for Halloween, and that was an experience in itself. And Soho, for those of you that don't know, is a very uh 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 caucus, very white. It's an area where I was hate crimes, but not even by a white person. I was hate crimes by my own kind, a black man, and he probably was a chaser, and he was just mad. It gave like he knew me from the apps and he was triggered and was being extra. But that's besides the point. Ebor was packed as hell. We went to this one place. They reached capacity and they weren't letting anybody in. So we were like, do we just get out of the line and go to the gay club right down the block? And we got out of line and went to the gay club because their venue is way bigger and we knew that they wouldn't reach capacity that quick. So
Period.
we go over there and just like the entire time while we're out, mind you, let me pull it up. I was for Halloween, Akasha from Queen of the Dams, and I made majority of the costume. I made the crown, I made the bra. I don't know if y'all can see that because there's glare, but like I'm trying to
Oh,
turn it in a way that's.
she looks so good.
But I
Oh,
essentially cleared it, and everywhere I went, I didn't think a lot of people would know what the costume was, just because it's like I feel like our generation and up might know, but then younger people didn't usually don't know, because there were some older people that didn't really know. Like there was one dude that said some, they're making a season 3, right? And I was like, season 3? I was
he's
like,
like,
there
oh,
is
you
no.
clearly don't know what the fuck I am.
You don't know what I am, because baby, there's no season of nothing, because
Literally. Like, girl,
making a
what are you
season
talking about?
3, and then I was just like, like I just love like, yes, you're eating like, but, girl. Anyways, everyone's just like, either they kept saying Aaliyah, oh my gosh, Aaliyah, or Akasha, oh my gosh, like, oh, like the gays were living for the costume. Body 8, outfit T, and I didn't know that there was a Halloween costume at this club that I was going to, but there was a Halloween costume contest, and I said I'm gonna enter. Girl, tell me how. I get up there, and there was like a few people that went before me that just immediately got chopped, and like they're like, "Yeah, sorry, honey."
Walk the plank, baby. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tonight's your night, your night, baby. Ugh. It was a lot of chops.
Yeah, and then I come up and they're like, they put me up. I think I was first place, and then like they had like a couple people come up, and then someone ended up getting in second, and then they put her next to me, and then after that, a few more go by, and then it's like it's this nun bitch.
Oh,
It's the nun, like the nun costume with the spooky eyes. And the gays were losing it. And then
uh,
she takes my spot, and then I was gonna move to third place against white chicks, and they're like, they bring white chicks out, and they're like, cheer one more time for white chicks, and then they're hollering and screaming over like busted $20 shake and go wigs, just because it's literally just because it's white chicks. Like it had nothing to do with the execution of the outfit, the makeup, the hair, the outfit. It had nothing to do with that. It was literally because it was white chicks. These gays scream their asses off, and then they're like, sorry, and then I have to get off the stage, and I'm like, I get booted off the stage to $20 shake and go wigs. Are you fucking serious? And then I hear people in the crowd being like, no, and it's like, bitch, you the reason why I'm not fucking staying up on this goddamn stage. You weren't loud enough,
y'all did not
apparently.
make your fucking choices heard.
But I also
Like,
didn't like how they did applause for white chicks when they were in the bottom, but like it wasn't like a battle of the bottom two for applause. It was just like
yeah.
it was just they heard out one more time for white chicks because they were about to be on the chopping block, but it was good enough for them to just be like, you know what, she can go now. And I was like, oh, well,
And then what'd you do after
okay.
that?
I left. The fuck?
Exactly.
They don't deserve any of
Exactly.
this. I walked right out the building.
Walk clean
Like,
out.
if y'all
I
gonna
know
chop
that's
me and
right.
you can't appreciate the divadom that's in front of you, I'm gonna take my ass somewhere the fuck else. So that's what the fuck I did. I left. What?
Period.
Like what? Like, but there was a few times I was walking past some men. It was the Latino men. They were staring me
It was
down.
given.
They were staring me down. Walk past and they start speaking in Spanish to each other. I'm like, ooh, I wish I knew what they were saying, but damn. And then there was some Latinos that were in a car and they were listening to Bad Bunny, and they were stuck in traffic, and I'm like taking pictures of my friends, and like I hear Bad Bunny in the background playing, and I start dancing, and they're like, and they're like hyping me up, and they just kept going even after I was done, and I'm like starting to take pictures of my friends, and I'm like, all right, let me lock in, and they're still like, I'm like, they thought I was T, they thought I was fine, bitch, like.
Mm-hmm.
They was
Absolutely.
they was very
It's because
secure
you
in their
are and
sexuality,
are.
and they thought I looked good as fuck, and they was still gonna hype me up. Like,
As they fucking should. Hello. Look at the material.
Love me a Latino man. I
Look at the
don't know.
material.
Mm.
Uh,
What's the next topic? That's about it that happened on Halloween. I got chopped to white chicks, and now my
yeah.
favorite movie's kind of a little bit has a sour taste in my mouth for right now.
Ooh. Well, on Halloween, I just worked. Um, Worked the whole day. I had a pretty easy shift, all things considered. I think I had 191 stops, which is normal, but the area that I was in was really easy. It was mostly residential. I think only like one business. It was like an Acura dealership. But outside of that, it was just all houses, and I was just like, oh, it's
Hmm.
just everything. There's houses and duplexes, and I don't think any apartments.
Hmm.
But yeah, I get through my whole day. I was really trying to finish before trick or treating like started.
Yeah,
But I ended
cause
up
oof.
finishing around like 5 o'clock, like 5:20 something. And then I text, okay, I'm done with my route, heading back to station. And then I said, actually, can you help with somebody else who's fallen, who's like behind or whatever? And I was just like,
She's like, girl.
and I didn't respond. But it shows that I read it, and then they were like, "We'll give you $1 per stop you take, plus you'll get, you know, the money that you would be working."
They be offering stuff.
This company does. The other one, it was rescue this bitch. You ain't getting shit for it. But this one, they give you $1 per stop you take off of somebody else, and plus you also earn the extra money from just working longer, which
That's
is
so
fab.
tea.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, fine. I said, just take 20 stops and that's all. I was like, all right. So I take these 20 stops, and it was more so in the like apartment duplex area. Um, like these people kept offering me candy. I kept saying no, and then sometimes like, sure, I think yeah. And I
If
ended
their
up with
energy was right enough.
yeah. There's this one lady who was like, it was surprising me because a lot of them were like sitting out in front of their garages with like a table. And then they would have the bucket
Hmm.
of candy on the table. And I was like, I've never seen that before. Isn't the whole point of trick or treating? You like go up to the door, knock knock,
Oh,
and
that's like
say
a
trick or
normal
treat.
thing in like Florida. I don't know if that's like a normal thing
Oh,
elsewhere,
I
but
haven't.
like in Florida,
I
that's what
ain't
they like
seen
to
it,
do. Girl, they
but
they
I
go up in
ain't
the
been trick or
driveway, put
treating
at the
in forever.
table, they put candy in the bin, especially when COVID was around. That was the easiest way to just like minimize how
Um,
close you got
that's
to them.
probably because I
That's
ain't
what we were doing.
trick or
That's what we
treated
were
since
doing
I
in
was
Florida.
younger. And I was before this at the previous company I delivered for. There, it was never in an area where trick or treaters,
Mm-hmm.
because I was delivering in farmland, so it was never an area where trick or
Mm.
treating really happened. So I was unaware of the new trick or treating era of people
Oh,
just sitting in front of their garages and
and what a lot of them do is they'll put an address. They'll be like, "Oh, we're at this house down the street," and like it'll be like 5 or 6 different houses of like adults that'll like get together and they'll be like drinking and like have a TV on inside of the garage, and then
oh,
they'll literally like the kids can hit like 5 or 6 houses in one house.
oh, that's fab.
Cause like they have all their
That's
buckets and they're
fab.
like grab a handful.
Oh, girl, these people were begging me to take. Please grab more, and I would
Oh,
just be
because
dainty, and
they want all the
I
candy
would just
gone so
grab
they could go
like three.
inside.
Mm-hmm. I would just grab like two or three. And it's like I don't need more. I would just like
Hmm.
grab my little three and just be like, thank you so much. Have a good one. Happy Halloween. And then this one time, these little children, not little children, these teenagers, probably like 14, 15. I was like going through and sorting my packages, getting ready to
Hmm.
deliver to this one duplex, and I had the packages. It was like 5 packages. I like walk out, have my phone, I got all the packages in my hand. Then I walk out, turn the corner to walk out the step van,
Hmm.
and there's like these 4 teenagers standing at my thing. I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Hi," and they're like, "Do you have any candy?" I was like, "Oh, uh, I mean, I put my phone down and I was like, I got this like bag that has candy in it. Y'all can split it between yourselves.
Okay.
Because it's like I didn't bring candy with me. I didn't think that was a thing.
Right,
Excuse me
like
for being unprepared.
you're literally working. Wait,
He's like,
what?
"Do you have any candy?" I was like, I mean, I've collected some. Luckily, luckily I picked some up on my way. If I didn't accept those generous handfuls. Oh, and this one lady, she just like gave me like three gummy packs. And it was the gummies that I buy for myself. I was like, oh, thank you so much. Gladly. I'll gladly take these gummies.
She's like more
Yes.
snacks.
Yes. But
That's
yeah,
what's
that
so
was my
dead.
Halloween. It was, and then, oh, I ain't gonna talk about that. Um,
Ah! I know what you're talking about. Stop. Stop.
After that, I had some fun. And that's how I ended my Halloween. It was very fun. Yes.
Okay, let's move on to this kind of part that what she just said kind of parlays into the next topic if you want a hint as to what she's talking about. But I put the next topic.
I was
It was
trying
too
to be a
good. It was too good.
lady.
The next topic I put is how are men DL in New York and California?
Hello. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, in the most progressive places imaginable, but you're gonna be DL. Girl, don't piss me off. Girl, are you okay? Are you okay?
Bitch, I'm crying.
Girl, what's going on with you?
I'm crying.
What's going on?
I'm crying. I don't know if it's because I. Oh my god.
Cause of what? Anyways, collect yourself and talk about your New York
Mm.
trip and how it went and what you did.
Oh my god. Well, there's DL niggas in New York apparently. Why the fuck y'all DL in New York? It just don't make sense.
Well, didn't know that was a thing, but apparently.
Be who you are. And if you have
I'm
friends
so
that gonna judge you because you gay or
glad.
because you
Don't
bisexual
hide.
or because you might be trans attracted, then those ain't your fucking friends. Those ain't the people you supposed to fucking vibe with. Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
It's
Why build
2025.
community with people that would not respect who you find attracted?
Right,
Who you find attractive? Why would you
right.
want to be around those people?
Like, bitch, it's 2025. Like, what?
And is
Trans people have existed for far too long for it to be taboo to be dating us.
clock it.
So, so the trip was fab, though. I had so much fun with Madison. Ow!
Yeah, shout out
Oh,
Madison.
yes. I stayed with her and her cutie little cat named Sophie. She's so
Sophie
sweet.
was so cute. She's
She's
really
so
affectionate.
sweet. Um, I just had a really good time. Uh, networked. I did like a street interview. The street interview isn't out yet, but
Oh my
at
god.
girl,
Yes.
uh,
Tell
I
him.
and
Tell him.
I looked teepish. Like every day I went out, I had a mug beat. I would go listen to music, smoke some ganj, and pump it. And
As you should.
like like afternoon, I was in this park. It was Washington Square Park. That's the part where everybody is seen and like literally the trans girl Amiri, I believe her name is.
Mm-hmm.
She was, I'm pretty sure, filming an episode of Next Gen NYC, and I was like right behind her, and I was like, Noella, she just walked right past me. You're like, who? And I had to
Because I
send
didn't
you
know who
her
that
like,
was.
I had to send you her social media, and you're like, whoa. And it was right after I had just did an interview and was like I looked good as hell, and it's one of
Mm-hmm.
those interviews where it's like the person asks you like what makes you happy, what makes you sad, and like he just like asked like a bunch of interview questions, and by the end of the interview he kind of like asked us like started like silly questions, and he was like, "What superpower would you want to have?" And I like turned to the side and I kind of like reached into like my brain and I was like, teleportation. I was like, what? I was like, I want to
Correct
just,
answer.
I was like,
Yeah.
I just want to teleport to the back of Fashion Week and be in like the back of a runway and be like,
Mm-hmm.
model, model, and automatically just be working. And he turns to the girl and was like, pull it out. And I was like, what? I was like, what are we pulling out, girl? And it was like a collaboration with MasterCard. This man pulls out a envelope and I open the envelope and it says, "Congratulations, you've won airplane tickets, $1,200 value." And I was like, I was like, teleports, and I just said I wanted to teleport, so maybe that's the closest thing we got to
He said,
teleportation, bitch.
"This the one. Bring it out."
Period, bitch.
He
Like,
knew. He knew the right bitch to
whoa,
give that money to. Mm,
whoa, whoa.
absolutely.
And the money is real. Like the
It,
way I knew it was real, they handed me I think it was a
uh,
W two,
yeah,
a
W
W
two a
two
tax
form.
form.
Yep. And then on top of it, I checked the card balances. They gave me it was like three separate cards. It was like two 500 ones and one 200. And
Mm-hmm.
I like went and checked like the number and maybe it said them cards was active and it had all the money on it. I was like, oh, period.
Yes.
So I'm up.
Very up
Even though I have
until
car
she got
troubles,
knocked down a few
yes,
short weeks later.
I was up. I feel like the universe gave me that to like cushion me a little
Mm-hmm.
bit.
Mm-hmm. Soften the
So
blow.
I'm grateful for what I got. I met some beautiful people. I went to the club with my girl Madison. Shout out Madison. We got into a club where they was charging 50. It was either 50 or $60 cover. It's called Little Sisters or some shit. It's like the club where you gotta know somebody to get in order to get in without paying that 50 or
And
$60
she
because
knew.
they was gonna stiff arm your ass. And there was really really pretty girls and heels and skirts and they looked good as fuck, like stereotypical, like almost like models. Like I was like, oh, these bitches could be models. They were like, you're gonna have to pay that. Da, da, da." So when they said the same thing to us, I was like, oh, I was like, I'm not about to pay $50 when my ass is hanging out and I'm wearing heels to get into this club. And she was like, hold on, let me call this guy. He's on his way. And then we get him on the phone. He's like, who are you with? And I was like, I'm with Michelle. I was like, let me see show, and then sent pictures of me or whatnot, and then what is show wearing, and then said a skirt and heels, and I was like, okay, I'll be there soon, because he wasn't gonna let no girls in wearing flats and jeans, girl. So,
Period.
and he wasn't transphobic, so uh we
Love
got
that. Love
in when
that.
he got there, and tell me how when we're in the club, there was this girl I saw, and all I saw was the back of her, and I was like, she looked mad familiar. And then I turned to Madison and it just shot to me and I was like, she was at the European Model Showcase. Like, remember when we were talking about her? Like, not in like a
Mm-hmm.
bad way. Like, we all were like kind of like just really into her look. Like, she was just like very different and androgynous, and we thought that she was trans, but like apparently not. She just was a masked lesbian, and we like I told her that, but like she didn't think it was because she couldn't see the front of her. But I'm just like really really good about like facial and body recognition. Like once I see a certain person like and I see them out again, I'm like I know the person and I can recognize them. And but I usually pretend like I don't notice anybody. I don't know who that is sometimes. No shade, depending on who it is. Um, I go up to her and I was like, "Were you "Are you a model?" That was the first question I asked. She said, "Mm-hmm." And then I was like, "Were you at the European Model Showcase last year?" And she was like, "Mm-hmm." I was like, "I recognize you. I was there too." And she daps me up. She's like, "Hey, yo." And I was like, "Can I get your social media?" And then I gave her
Period.
my phone and networked. So it was just like I met cool people. I reconnected with someone that I had like prior seen but never talked to, and now
Mm-hmm.
like I've talked to them. So it's like it was just fun. It's such a big big small city
Yeah.
basically, and there's some fine men that I want to see.
Oh,
Ooh,
so many fine men in New
there's
York. I
some fine
can't
men that
wait
I
to
want to
visit New
see when I go
York.
back, cause there's one in particular that I would put in some work.
Oh, she went there, and she would.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what time are we at?
Yeah, what time are we here?
Girl,
Want me
we're
to
already at
tap it?
30 minutes.
Girl, we can go longer if we want.
Yeah, it's I'm comfortable. So this is how y'all gonna get longer episodes. Like I'm comfy. Like I can keep. Let's go through these topics. So,
The next one, ooh, go on and get that
uh,
one started for us.
much to no one's surprise, Nicki Minaj was seen co-signing Trump in the middle of the goddamn night, and
Mm-hmm.
again, no surprise here. The Barb's are
Fork,
still going to stand and come up with endless dissertations as to why she's allowed to support Trump and blah blah blah. And she
fork
should
found in the
be, you know,
kitchen.
fork found in kitchen, tree found in forest. Like
Yeah, yeah.
very, very normal
Clown
for
found
that
in a
bird bitch.
circus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, I don't have much to say about Nicki Minaj at this point. She needs to go see that lady. She Ben need to
She
have
needs
gone to see
help.
that lady.
Nicki Minaj
Exactly, she
needs
needs to go to
help.
therapy.
She
Like,
needs help. And the Barbs need
but
help too. They're
the Barb's
all
need to be realistic
they
about their
are
fave.
all operating
Um,
on one brain cell, and I
and that is
just like
stand Nicki at all cost, and everything she says is perfect and fine and lovely, and she can do no wrong. Baby, I don't
yes.
feel that way about no celebrity. I'm sorry, not even Beyonce. Like if she did some
Right.
fucked up shit, like the shit Nicki has done, I'm not standing her anymore. Like it's really that
Right.
simple. You
It's
have to
very
have a
simple.
moral code in
They
life,
don't have moral code.
and that's the thing that Barb's lack, unfortunately.
Very
But yeah,
much.
anyway, moving on from that. Unless you have anything you'd like to add, but I just don't feel like
um,
spending much time on Nicki.
just I guess with the barbs, I don't know, just and some of them drawing the line at this and not like the pedophilia and like marrying a man that's like
And the
it's
constant
just
bullying she's done to other female rappers.
oh
But this
yeah,
is where y'all draw the line.
and
Okay.
like don't even get me started with like how we're okay, get this, we're talking negatively about Nicki Minaj right now. They're gonna somehow bring up some other rapper that's a female that we literally have never mentioned. Like
Literally.
we're talking. We always talk about Nicki Minaj, and somehow Cardi B gets brought up. We'll talk about Nicki Minaj, and somehow Meg gets brought up, and I'm just like,
I
y'all
was like,
are
we
like
did not
literally,
bring either one of them up.
y'all are a second fan base to the people that you hate, and y'all literally talk about Cardi as soon as anybody says anything negative about Nicki. They're like, okay, but Cardi, da, da, da," and I'm like, I was not talking about Cardi. We're talking about Nicki, girl. So I need y'all to get out of that little mental psychosis that you have with that, the mental snap when you hear negativity about your fucking
Oh my
fave and then you
god.
just talk about somebody fucking else. It's just it's
It really is Barb psychosis.
like they just
Like
like
they're gonna look
snap.
back on
Like it's like a
this
bug.
fandom and this fandom and it's gonna be like the Barb psychosis.
Like it
Where
needs
they
to
were
be
hypnotized
studied.
by Nicki Minaj.
But yeah,
But
that's all I
anyway.
had to say about it. They have a bug. It's almost like ooh ooh ooh. I'm gonna take it there. The Israeli bug. Ooh.
Oh.
Where like if
Oh.
you just like bring up anything negative critique
They'll call you
about
an
like is
anti-Semite. Like
yes.
it does give
Yes.
that.
Like they
If
just
you have
it's
any critique
like
for
you
their
just they
fave, it
snap.
gives you hate black women. You are anti blah blah
Exactly
blah
that.
blah.
Exactly that.
It's that same delusion. It's that
Oh
same
yes.
delusion. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't know. I
I
don't
don't know
have
much
much to
about
say
this
about the
next
museum
one.
heist or
They stole shit and apparently it was very easy, and
yeah,
they were
the
talking
lack of
about how
security is
easy it
crazy.
is and the lack of security, and I don't know why the fuck they would even fucking say all that because they fucking stupid. But
Well,
they
shit,
base that
and they got away.
well as they
Okay, these
should.
allegedly priceless features y'all are not protecting with everything you have. Mind you, all these pieces were stolen anyway, so it's like whatever. I don't really feel any type of way about
Literally,
them being
right,
taken and sold on the black market, but it's like y'all kind of didn't do anything to prevent this from happening. So,
right.
mm, anyway,
Like they have a lot of stolen artifacts to begin with, so it's like
yeah, exactly.
I don't feel bad.
Um, but yeah, okay, we'll just skip the other one. Let's go on
Yeah,
to love
love life
life
question.
questions. Ah,
Yes.
okay. Starting off with the first one. It's only four questions. It's gonna be real quick. Okay,
Right.
so who was the last person you creeped on social media?
Shouldn't I ask you that question? Because the second one, you're not gonna be able to answer it. Gagged you.
Noella, who was the last person you creeped on social media? Thank you so much for your question, Noella. Let me think back to my mind logs. The last person I creeped on.
I know which one I did. I'll answer with you
I'm
if
trying
you
to
want.
think. There's been some.
Damn, do I say that? Ooh. If I
I
do
don't.
say their name, I'm only saying their first name. I'm not saying their last name. Hell no.
I ain't saying no names. Y'all could never get that information out of me publicly. But yes, I've done some creeping on some of the trade that I've seen, the people that I've been with in the past.
What's
I've
his name?
absolutely done some
You can say
snooping.
his name because they be having generic
I ain't saying
names.
no name, bitch. I'm not saying nothing.
They be
You got
having
me
such
looking
generic
crazy.
ass names.
I don't give a damn.
These men's names be like Mike.
I
You know
don't
how many
care. I don't want
Mikes
to.
there are? I'm talking to a
One of
Mike.
them was named Mike,
Bloop.
but
Ah! See, I'm talking to a Mike too. Well, yes. There's a lot of Mikes.
uh, but yeah, the one I was talking about was not named that. But yeah, I have, and I won't be disclosing. But he was so fine, so fine. Which is why I did my creeping and my stalking. Um, Not stalking. I was just like looking at his shit. Well, I feel like
well,
everybody does that. It's just a girly thing, girly pop thing.
yes, we
Doing
all
our
lurk.
research. Mm-hmm.
All right, ask me the question, hooker.
So, who's a hooker? Cause who?
Bitch, it's getting hot under these covers. Hurry up.
Shut your ass up.
I'm
Anyway,
roasted.
I'm a little toasty too, but I'm dealing with it and I'm making it, look effortless. Okay.
God.
Shawana, who was the last person you creeped on social media?
What the fuck?
Just kidding. We're moving on to the next one. Right. So, number two, do you have feelings for any of your
No.
exes?
No.
Damn.
No.
Straight up.
No.
You said no.
Never. No.
Well, period.
That's easy. All right.
Next question. You
Would
asked me
you
this one.
ever date a friend's ex if they gave you permission?
If they was fine enough and I found them attractive and I got explicit permission, yes, I would. Um, because the dating pool for trans feminine people is so small,
hmm I
and
don't give a fuck if they
yeah,
give you permission. If that's my man, and sorry, y'all bitches gonna have to move around.
it's never that serious for me. There's too many men on the planet. I could just find another one. Like if it was one of
I
your
feel
men, I
like
know you wouldn't give a fuck, and if it was
I
one of my
feel
men,
like
I
I
know
feel like
I wouldn't
it's
give a fuck.
I feel
So
like it's different when it's like a crossover between cis women and trans women, and us having to be loyal to
mm,
cis women over a man versus us having to be loyal to each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah, if it's like
They
trans guy
have
and trans girl,
literally
yeah, they have
almost infinite
uh,
options. Almost an
the number
infinite
is
array
endless.
of
Like,
options.
yeah.
So
But if it's
that's how
us,
I
it's like,
differentiate it. Yes. When it comes to us, the dudes that are attracted to us, like they all we all they girl. Like if
mm-hmm,
they talk to each other, they would have a network like we have a network of trans girls of how we know all of each other. We've seen all of each other. We see each other. So it's like
mm-hmm.
I feel like yeah, it's a little different when it's like us when it's a dude that's already bouncing between all of us, then that's when I would want permission. But like if it's like between me and a cis woman and he used to date her and now he's interested in me, I don't need your fucking permission. The fuck?
Gag it.
Sorry. I'm just trying to be real.
Well,
Sorry. They don't even be girls. These cis girls don't even be getting permission from these other cis girls, so
this is
they can't
true.
even they can't even do it for each other. So, anyways, um, who's asking this next question? I forgot.
Oh, let me pull it
Oh,
up.
it's you asking me, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever kissed more than one person in a 24-hour period?
Yes.
Period. Me too. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up because I don't.
Yeah.
Unless you want to divulge about 24-hour period, but I don't feel like discussing that
No,
on the
I don't
internet.
give. Mm-mm.
Um,
I'm
but
good.
yes, obviously I already stated what was giving for me, so we're just gonna have Shell close it out and close out the
What's
episode, Diva.
what's giving for me? Oh my god, I don't know what's giving for me. What's giving for me was how cunt I looked on Halloween. Um, Death was giving.
Mm-hmm.
The future of Wicked
Oh my
that's
God,
coming
yes,
soon, and I'm really
I'm so
excited for that
excited.
and have like a whole reset on my life and feel so inspired and want to get
Mm-hmm.
creative and do things again. So, I'm just looking forward to this upcoming season of growth. And that's all I have to say on this episode of It Ain't Giving. This has been me,
Yes.
Shwana Lacroix, and my co-host.
And I've been Noella Fierce. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share with your bestest of friends, your family, your cousin that you don't talk to that much anymore, your friend,
Right,
your fish, your
right.
dog. Share it with everybody that you know.
Send it to your friend and
Okay?
me. Okay.
Yes.
Mm,
Bet you don't like, send them over.
right.
But yeah. Bye everybody, love you.
Mm.